to be GTEDC. Crank it up. Crank it up. Business growing, you've been going GTE for such a long time.
Long time.
The power's gonna go above and beyond in your lifetime.
Lifetime.
Got to thrill 'em, got to kill 'em, GTE, 'cause now's the right time. Crank it up. Crank it up. And take it to the streets. You know what you got to do.
You got to
Crank it up and put it on the lines. You know all it takes is you.
all it takes is to
Give it all you got. Take your best shot. That's the only way to be GTEDC. Crank it up. Crank it up. Crank it out. Crank it up. Crank it up. Draws me where slips are coming for you. Sipping so sexual. Nick sips. Nick sips. Nick sips.
And going on towards Ninja Turtles and things like
VCR Party Live. VCR Party Live. At the end of the 20th century, a scientist saw a killer comet on its way. He filmed instructions for its destruction over a second-hand VHS tape, but then was hit by a Winnebago. So his assistants Nick and Joe must search every corner of his drone for a cassette that is our only home. But in the meantime, they'll play the greatest hits they find. VCR Party Live. VCR Party Live.
It's VCR party. It's Tuesday night. It's Halloween.
Welcome to Halloween Spooky Spectacular 2023. We got the whole gang here.
Here it is. All right, I'm taking it all in. It's oh, by the way, this is the show where I watch VHS tapes. We have 13,000 of them. We're trying to watch them all. This Halloween episode, and okay, let's just all take turns. And George, I know, you're that one guy.
That's
Max
right. I
Maven?
am that one guy.
Yes. What's his name?
Max Maven, is that it?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, fantastic. Steve. I'm not getting it.
Oh, Funky Phantom?
Nope.
Oh.
I chose one. It's very, very
Hold on.
arbitrary. I
Hold
would
on.
have a co-host here, but he was murdered, and that's the key.
Is that the
I'm gonna have to show you the video. We're gonna have to go to the video.
Okay. Nick, hold on. Wait. Let's just go around. Nick,
Are you the clown that was being painted by the
That's
woman?
right. I I'm the clown being painted by a busty woman in lingerie.
Oh, my goodness.
You sure are.
What's up with your eye? Oh, you painted your eyes on. Okay, all right, and then you put on the bald head wig in that.
Yeah.
And then
Does anybody know who I
yeah,
am?
you're in from San Francisco. You're spraying grape juice in your mouth.
Exactly.
Yep,
Exactly.
That's right. Yeah, something's happening over at the office tonight.
Yep, something's definitely happening. It's one of those costumes where you need the accessories so that people will know what it is. You need the accessories with you at all times, otherwise nobody knows what it is.
Yeah.
I have so for people who don't know something's happening, I have a clip here. Do we want to play clips?
Yeah,
of
let's
who
start.
we are?
Let's
I want to
start
watch a clip of something's happening.
Yeah, let's start
Okay.
off. Let's explain what our costumes are in VHS clip form.
Okay, I'll go first. So I'm Arthur Bloom. I was a guest on Something's Happening, a show from the Bay Area in I don't know, like probably late '80s, early '90s.
Yeah.
And it was a mysterious tape that somebody sent to us. We didn't know who it was from or anything, and this is what was on it. This is just a short version, but here's
Are
Something's
we
Happening.
ready yet? Because the reason I'm asking you is there any way I can look at this thing without turning my head? No.
You know, I think that could be a good couple's costume there. Bud Gundlach and Arthur Bloom.
Yeah.
You know, like you go out there, Nick, like you and Allie maybe could go out, like you're Gundlach.
I think
Bloom.
two buddies.
Yeah.
One's Gundlach, one's Arthur Bloom.
This is not the Arthur Bloom that I am, though. I'm the Arthur Bloom that's coming up.
Recently, when I was on Market Street in San Francisco, I ran into a gentleman by the name of Arthur Bloom. We have a video here that you brought with you, and go ahead and we'll roll that video.
This is 4 filters of toxic fat that you are looking at. I take out of my mouth in the morning, 4 and 4 at night. Grape juice. This is what we use to extract the mucus. I'm going left and right inside the mouth, left and right, and this is liquefying this mucus, just liquefying.
Oh, you got your coffee filter.
That is mucus coming out of my mouth right now. That is liquid mucus. Liquid mucus. Can you believe that this is liquid mucus? The first time in history of the world that a new substance has been found in the mouth. This could probably stop babies from having birth defects.
It won't.
There it is.
But yeah.
Probably. Yeah, there you go. That's who I am. Wait,
Okay.
What are we?
It's a really nice place.
It is. It's the perfect place to meet erotic women.
One of the most exciting things I think right now in my life is that I started doing interior decorating, and it's something I've wanted to do for a very long time.
Nick, your accessory could be
I've
two
always had
large
excellent
breasts
taste,
by your
so,
head.
It could, but
I've always enjoyed
It must be a
working with
couple's
colors and
Yeah,
prints
this could be
and
a couple's
just everything to get paid
I don't know
for
if I'm
it.
fulfilling a fetish by doing this
It was
costume.
even
but,
better.
And you have no head, right? That's or I'm sorry, you have no body. The opposite.
Nope.
That's
Right. You can see my neckline here where the neck has that ridge in it.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
Oh.
Yeah.
Heads up there, folks.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
that's you.
That
That's
is me,
you.
100%. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, that's why it's all white. Close your eyes so for the real. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah,
I got those white scleral shells for my eyelid, to fill in my pupils, but I couldn't get them in. I was sitting there with contact solution and suction cups trying to get them in.
So it's like contact lenses that
That white out your eyes. Yeah. But I got them, but I've never worn contacts before, and it almost destroyed me.
Why don't you try putting them on during the show?
Sure, that might be
I think
fun.
that'd actually be
Yeah.
pretty fun
Yeah.
to watch. All right, George, what do you?
I'm Max Maven of Nick had played. I guess it's Mind Games. It's called.
Yes,
Is that right?
yes.
I think this was an actually good video.
Extend your right thumb.
So good.
Extend your right forefinger.
That's really good. Yeah.
Excellent. Make a circle of the thumb and forefinger and touch it to your chin. No, that's your cheek.
And I feel like that's how I am in conversation a lot of times. That's how. But this is
Yeah.
the first of
Hard to
4
hang out with?
costumes.
Okay.
Yes. Hard to hang. Friend that's hard to hang out with, like a
Right.
T-shirt that's hard to explain.
You have 4 costumes this
Yes,
episode.
this is
So like,
one.
when are you doing your wardrobe changes? Like in between?
Every 15 minutes.
Oh, good.
Okay,
God.
it's like a
But
Mariah
right-
Carey concert with all
Yeah.
the costume changes tonight.
Yeah.
This is okay.
What about you, Steve?
Well, I'm surprised you guys don't recognize me as the host from It's News to Us.
I still don't know it.
Hey everybody, welcome to a new show.
Oh,
News
of
Time.
course.
This is your host,
Yes.
Charlie Billis.
Oh, you
Like to
won.
say,
You might have
this is
just
the
green
first
shirt.
one. I
Wow.
hope you saw the first one, because if you didn't, we're coming to your house and I'm gonna...
And the thing is, the Funky Phantom would work too. I mean, he's a ghost phantom.
I was
That's
wondering
phenomenal.
backdrop
Excellent
was.
work.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah,
are you wearing like a
upbeat.
green shirt to
I
chroma
certainly
key
am.
out?
I ordered. So I told you this is the most I've never done for the previous costumes. I've just done
Yeah.
whatever. I'm like, oh, is today Halloween? Now we're shooting a Halloween show, and I just look in the closet and just scan through as
Well,
many.
You probably
episodes
had
as I
that
can.
hat already, right? I mean, like you're
No,
from New
had to
England.
order the hat. Had to order the
Oh.
green screen behind me. Had to order
Wow.
a green sweatshirt. To go through it. Yep.
I had
And the hat.
McKenna,
Yeah.
I had McKenna run down to Target for me.
I
Could
thought
use
I'd
it,
ordered a mustache and beard, but apparently it doesn't stick on. So, yeah,
Oh,
there
okay.
goes that.
No, that's
Yeah,
good
it doesn't
enough.
stick onto other hair.
Yeah,
Great
it doesn't
costumes, and
stick
I
on
got
anything.
I gotta say, in 2023, we also did the VCR Party Halloween costume contest. So many great entries. I never think we'll top it. And this year, I think people, the Melindas, the viewers, sent in some great costumes. So
I just
we'll
noticed
be
your
painting the
paintbrush.
town red with those
I just
very
noticed
soon.
the paintbrush. That's is that your microphone or is that?
Yeah, I thought you were
Oh,
No,
doing
this
Match
is
Game
a-
76.
This is a paintbrush I have that I can, paint
Okay.
myself.
And
like
you
the
know what?
Buster Lady did.
I have the grape juice here, and I have the spray bottle. I might as well just demonstrate it.
Yeah, let's try
And
it.
by
See
the
if you
way,
can-
I already spilled all the grape juice onto my lap. So like,
McKenna?
yeah. All right, here you go. Oh, it's leaking bad.
See if you can extract some death.
A new substance.
This could probably prevent babies from having birth defects.
Okay. Yeah, it's liquefying.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
liquefying. All right, you have the blowtorch there.
Yeah, it's somewhere around here.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right. We'll
get
get to
that
that
out.
later in the show.
Yeah.
Well, we got Halloween VHS clips. It's the end of Hunktober, of course. We got a lot on deck, and then we'll show your costumes as well. And then we'll give you the opportunity to vote on which one should win the 2023 Halloween costume contest here in VCR Party. But let's get started with a classic, shall we?
Yeah.
You caught me with my pants down, but no one sells carpet or waterbeds for less.
Let's just be done with Hunktober. Let's just like show the rest of our hunk videos and let's just be done. This one, I don't think we've shown this in like 5 years on VCR Party. It was a DVD actually that, it looks, this is probably like an impulse buy at Home Depot or Lowe's or something. They had it like in the, the display as you're checking out for like $2.99. Car care tips. I don't even know why we popped this video in because it just looks so boring. But lo and behold, for some reason, they decided to have the demonstrators of the car care tips be shirtless hunks. They don't say that anywhere on the cover here.
It's a bait and switch.
There's nothing about shirtless hunks being your demonstrators. So it's a truly baffling video. It's in Volume 9 of Found Footage Festival. And here it is. This is how it looked on the DVD. I recorded the DVD part too, so you can kind of see.
Oh, the menu and stuff.
Yeah. So that was
Okay.
that was the menu. So you could did use Comic Sans.
Yep.
And
Professional looking video.
So we're gonna watch Coolant. And you click on Coolant, and Coolant comes up, and then you click on Coolant again.
Your
there we go.
antifreeze keeps your engine cool. We'll show you how.
And by the way, she uses all these euphemisms that really don't make sense if you think about it.
Yeah, the innuendos don't add up.
Yeah.
How to check it. You should regularly check your antifreeze reservoir level to prevent overheating. If your reservoir is low or empty, or the temperature gauge in your car is reading toward.
Why did she say empty sexy or empty? Like what is that?
I don't know. You really have to reach to come up with something sexy for the word empty.
Hot. Have your service station check for leaks. Make sure your
Leaks.
engine is cold and not running before you remove the radiator cap. Take your antifreeze tester and stick it in to the radiator.
All right, that one.
Squeeze the tip and suck up some antifreeze into the tester. If you have 3 or 4 balls floating, you're okay.
Balls? 3 or 4 balls.
These helpful tips will keep you from overheating.
But if you actually had 3 or 4 balls floating like in your scrotal sac,
It
like, that
wouldn't
would
be sexy
bad.
at all. Yeah.
No.
Go see a
no.
doctor
Be a
immediately.
miracle.
It would, like a 2-headed calf or something. You know,
Yeah.
you'd be at the Murder Museum.
all
We
right.
got one more little dose of Hunktober, but
Oh,
it's
yeah?
a weird
That's not
one
it?
later. Yeah,
Okay.
no, those we gotta get it until midnight. So,
Steve-
In till midnight.
Oh, in.
in till
Sexual.
midnight.
That's good.
Got
Steve,
it.
what are you selling up to?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Joe. This week we're selling out to Ben from Oddity Archives. He
Good
has
egg.
some new music out. Good egg, definitely good egg. It's called Music from the Oddity Archives, aka the Oddity Archive soundtrack album. These are all songs that have appeared in the Oddity Archive, usually as montage music. It's currently available for download at Bandcamp. You see the
Oh, yeah.
address on mine. Yeah.
benmanat.bandcamp.com.
Thank you. And but by the time the next VCR party airs, the CD and cassette copies will be available for pre-order. They'll ship in mid to late November. All pre-orders come with a download code for instant listening. So please go check it out and support the people that support us.
Yeah, Oddity Archive. They do nice work over there. We've got some great tapes from them too. A lot of good karaoke videos.
Oh yeah, he came on and showed some over the summer. Yeah, Ben is great. So yeah, I want to check out the music. We've always talked about doing a VCR party soundtrack with.
We should. It'd be
some
fun
of
to
our
put out a
videos.
cassette.
Yeah. Let's get into some Scimitar. All right, I've got a Halloween-related monster makeup video, just called Monster Makeup by a guy named Dick Smith, and it's on Scimitar. And because of that, the audio is terrible, really bad quality. The tracking's bad, the colors are washed out. It's all the staples of our favorite production company out of Minnesota, but this one's Halloween-related. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Dick Smith. I've been a makeup artist for 44 years. What got me started was
having
the
a
fun
funny
I had
name.
doing monster makeup on myself when I was in college and scaring my classmates. Now I'm going to do more of the same by showing you how you can have fun with monster makeup. All right, here's a cute little trick you can do to make some ugly teeth. I'm using sugarless, fresh bubble gum, pressing in.
And he puts little teeth into the gum.
How about that? This is Dennis
fun.
Bolger, a neighbor of mine. Dennis, how old are you?
His neighbor.
Oh boy, such a lovely age, and we're going to do these terrible things to him. You're going to fall apart before we're finished. Let's hypnotize him, Dennis.
I like a vampire named Dennis.
Hey,
I could
wait.
go on forever.
Can you go back? How does he get his teeth to do that? Did he put black on the teeth?
No, those are fake teeth that he put in. They're
Oh,
like he attached
okay.
them. Yeah.
Because I want to do that for my next driver's license picture. I want to get
You
those. kinds
could.
of
You just
teeth.
get some sugarless gum and get it real sticky and mold it up and put it to your teeth and then
I've seen the
attach
video.
those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Driver's license 23. There's
Yeah.
a documentary
Dennis-
about your.
Yeah. Dennis the vampire.
I could go on forever, but this is enough. Dennis, are you really going to wear that home?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Good luck, young fella.
He made him decay. Why are all the special effects guys from Pittsburgh? It's a hotbed for makeup.
I always like the people who they're demonstrating on when they're sitting in the chair, just kind of looking blankly, and then they say, "Okay, look at the camera and pose." Just the awkwardness of the. You showed a video last week, I think.
Yeah,
with the kids doing that.
Yeah.
With just the awkwardness of the sitting and the staring silently.
Yeah, I like that about makeup videos. So that's Dick Smith, and that's Scimitar for this week. I think we lost Steve, but hopefully
What?
he
It's
joins.
he's green screened somewhere. He's
Yeah, he's off to the ether.
Weren't those guys? Weren't those guys one of those guys murdered or something? God, remember that?
Oh yeah, there was a
public access-
tragic end to those guys. Yeah, the
Yeah, I
public
think that there was
access.
I think maybe it was Wisconsin. I can't remember. Anyway, all right, it's time for funny names. This is the new segment here, where we are going through the alphabet and we're putting funny names of all VCR Party Found Footage Festival characters into this document here. And my columns are really bad. Like, there's no room on the right side, and there's plenty of room on the left side. I'm realizing, but I made my bed, so I'm going to stick with it.
Oh,
this
boy.
is news blooper footage that we got from Fargo, North Dakota. A guy came up to us after the show and gave us a hard drive with 20 years worth of untouched news bloopers. And one of the news bloopers on there was they were reading a voiceover, doing a news story about a woman named Phoebe Weeby. That's the funny name. And the person reading the voiceover couldn't get through it without laughing.
You know it's a funny name when a professional news anchor can't get through it without laughing.
Yeah, exactly. So here are the outtakes from the Phoebe Weeby voiceover.
Watching WDAY First News, your news later.
A problem for residents like Phoebe Weeby. 3, 2, 1. A problem for residents like Phoebe. Oh God.
Phoebe Weeby.
Yeah.
She's on the list. Yep, I assume that's how you spell Weeby. But
It's not, but it's close enough.
How do you spell it? How do you spell it?
Wiebe. Just mixed up the E and the I.
How do you know?
I had to look her up.
Okay.
Yeah.
George, will you fact check that? Because I want to be right over him so bad.
It's I
so
before E except after C.
Not always.
Not always. There's exceptions, but not in Weeby's last name.
All right. So
Nick's right.
God damn it.
Yes.
All right, I have an update. I've showed this update, I think, 5 years ago, and then we kind of forgot about it. But Phoebe Weeby was wearing a very colorful shirt, and we were doing a show.
It says melon on it. Yeah.
We were doing a show in Raleigh. I don't know, like 6 or 7 years ago, a long time ago. And a dude was there, and he said he was he went to thrift stores. I think he owned a thrift store. Or
Yeah,
something.
he does sells vintage clothes.
And he said, he goes, I have that shirt that Phoebe Weeby was wearing. It's only up for 7 seconds or so. And he saw it. He's like, oh, I have that shirt. And I was like, take a picture and send it to me. So he did, the next week. And there he is.
There's melon right there in the middle.
No, that means he only has days to live, right? That shirt killed Phoebe Weeby.
Well, hopefully he's taking 40 pills a day.
Oh.
But my favorite is at the bottom where it just says summer. And then these are all, I think, summer fruits that are associated with summer.
Yeah.
So that's the one part you couldn't see on Phoebe Weeby's
Kiwi,
fruits.
cherries. Yeah.
Yeah. So there it is. The update on Phoebe Weeby and a new funny name. So
Fantastic. Add it to the list.
Oops.
Steve's back. Welcome back.
Where'd you go, Steve?
Internet went down, so I'm now running through a personal hotspot on my phone. So
Loud and clear now. But I like seeing the behind the scenes of the green sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll ever wear that in a scenario other than tonight? That
No.
color of a sweatshirt. No?
Oh no, just only with the green screens if I want to just
Yeah.
put a floating head somewhere.
Okay, I'll be back.
Wait,
George is going to do
he's
a
gonna
quick
do it.
change.
Okay.
Yeah. In the meantime, we should mention that we're in the middle of a tour. November is going to be very busy for us. We are performing our new Volume 10 show live at the theater where the Blob happened, where they're running out when the Blob takes over. It's in Phoenixville. It's called the Colonial, I think.
Yeah.
Then we're at Steel Stacks in Bethlehem, and then we're in Boston, Salem. That's a good place to visit us around Halloween time. Woodstock, New York, cool little theater up there called Tinker Street Cinema. My nose keeps falling off. Milwaukee, Madison for Thanksgiving, then Seattle, Vancouver, Portland.
Yeah, go to the website. Or
Yeah.
Nick, you want to read off every single city?
I'd like to. Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a minute.
All right.
Houghton, Michigan, Chicago, Illinois, Grand Rapids, Eau Claire,
Yeah. We got it.
Go
All
on.
right. Let's we just added one in Davenport, Iowa. There's a brand new theater opening up there, and they're gonna have us as one of their first shows.
Oh wow,
And,
we'll kick
yeah,
off.
yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna be in December. So
All
I've
right.
never played the Quad Cities before. That'll be a first.
Okay.
Oh, flying windows. So okay, I decided to do something with these flying windows. So I think we were in Raleigh.
Do you want the open, or do you guys already do them?
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah,
do
let's see the opening.
So much goddamn grape juice all over everything. Like that's the worst thing that you can spill on
Yeah,
your
it's the
pants.
stickiest of all juices. It's it's not coming out.
Okay, so we were in Raleigh. Somebody gave us this tape. Per track. Who knows how it's spelled or pronounced, but it's a training video. And so the flying windows on here, they're not going to set the world on fire. They're pretty standard, feathered, move at a decent clip. You'll see them. They're in here, so it's technically flying windows. But I decided to play a game with this. I want George to be here for it. Where is he doing a reveal? Is he going to reveal his?
He showed a razor, so he might be shaving and coming in. Like it might be a minute.
Okay, I'll just go ahead. It can be you too. All right, so I decided to do a game called New Age Remedy, Medical Device, or Pyramid Scheme. What is per track training video? Is it a New Age remedy, a medical device, or a pyramid scheme?
This is tough. First instinct is pyramid scheme, but I'm going medical device.
Okay, Steve.
I'm gonna go with his first instinct. I want to get on per track.
Okay, it's a training video. So
yeah.
Okay. All right, we're gonna watch the opener. I'm gonna give you a chance to change your mind. You guys want to
stick with medical? Although I did hear a flute. That could be New Age.
Yeah, I feel very New Age now. I'm gonna switch to New Age.
Yeah, I'm switching to New Age too.
You're switching to New Age?
Yeah.
Because of the flute?
Yeah.
Because of the flute. Okay.
Because of the flute.
All right. Locked in. You're locked in. There's no turning back now.
Okay. Oh, medical.
Hold on. Here's the flying windows.
Yeah. No borders.
They're really annoying. Most annoying intro. Use more sound effects than me. One more flying window here. This one here. Okay.
The following demonstration
Damn it,
reveals
I
the
should've stuck with
simplicity
my
of the Pertrig.
Second instinct.
The wing needle is inserted perpendicular to the airway, and air is drawn into the syringe to verify correct placement in the airway. The needle and syringe are then angled 45 degrees or more and advanced toward the carina. The syringe is removed and the leader wire on the tube and dilator assembly is thread into the needle until the taper on the dilator seats firmly into the needle hub.
There you go. It's a medical device. Per track is a medical device.
Yikes.
George, who are you now?
It is I, Rocky Rococo.
Oh, hey.
Yes.
Rocky Rococo.
Do we have to play a video? Oh, you got it. Okay, good.
Hey, wake up and try my Rocky's one-of-a-kind pizza.
He's the spokesperson for a local Madison, Wisconsin pizza chain. We grew up with him. He'd make personal appearances.
I met him.
That's a good Rocky Rococo.
I've got to take all these clothes back tomorrow.
Hey,
George, you could have just done Max Maven. Everybody would have thought it was fine. You don't have to. You can just,
no, I have 4 costumes.
Okay. Well, you have 4 years worth of costumes. This would get you through the next 4 years.
No, I'm doing Steve's green screen thing next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys will bump into each other at the same party city tomorrow.
Make sure your internet.
It's a real meet cute. Okay, should we get into some raviolis?
Yeah, let's rev it up.
Okay.
Rev it up.
Come on, let's see your raviolis. Show us 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 your raviolis.
All right, let's fly through these because I want to get to the costume contest. The Melinda's spent a lot of time. We want to reveal those. You want to go first?
Sure. So I'm going to show a horror movie called Devil's Playground. It screened at VHS Fest 2 VHS Fests ago. Do you remember it, Nick?
Yeah.
It's a homemade movie. It's shot on video. It's a metal dude. He gets revenge on some guys who assaulted him, and he's going around killing people, and he summons the power of Satan to help him. It's, and so on. And the only thing I remember from it, I'm not a huge horror guy. I don't know. I kind of just in one ear and out the other. But I remember great lines, and I remember the Ice Cube scene. Just really enjoying the Ice Cube scene. Do you remember the Ice Cube scene?
Yeah. I remember
Okay.
watching this at the Mahoning. This is
That
I
was
haven't
the
seen it
highlight.
since. Yeah.
So I reached out to Ross at Saturn's Core. They distribute it, and he gave me a rare copy of it. And it's if you want to see more Saturn's Core stuff, he has a lot of shot on video stuff, horror stuff, great collection. And it's at Vinegar Syndrome. It's at their website. You can find more of the stuff. I don't think Devil's Playground is, but anyway, I'm going to show the opening scene, and then we'll get into the Ice Cube scene. How the movie started. Nick, if you grew your hair out long, is that probably how it would look?
No, not even
No?
close.
Really?
No, way stringier.
Oh, yours is stringier?
Yeah. And blonder.
I trimmed some of this up. It goes on for way longer. Oh, he's getting his day started. Took a shower.
Yeah, we saw that in great detail.
By the way, I edited a lot of this out. On both boots, he laces them all the way up the whole time and everything.
Well, how else would you know how to get ready?
Not his basketball shirt. He's ready to start his day. Okay, so this is the Ice Cube scene. I just ask that you guys be quiet during this. I put subtitles on so that you don't miss anything.
Hey, hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. Come on in.
Thanks.
So, you need a beer? I need another one.
Can we get some water, please?
Water?
Yeah, I'd like some water.
You wouldn't rather have a cold beer?
No, thanks.
Okay. Go ahead. Have a seat.
Thanks.
Karen, you want any ice with that water?
If you have some, that'd be great.
Okay.
Okay.
How many cubes you want?
4.
4?
I like a lot of ice in my water.
Well, it looks like I'm gonna only fit 2 in.
Well, that's okay.
Sorry. I filled up the glass pretty big.
This is written in the script.
Sorry, I filled up the glass pretty big. Oh,
Clearly
that
a
is...
paper Coca-Cola cup, too.
Well,
isn't
why
it?
couldn't he just dump a little bit out to accommodate the other 2 ice cubes that you wanted? And also, I don't think 4 ice cubes is that many to ask for. I think that's a reasonable amount.
Agreed. I'd go more, actually.
Here you go, Karen.
Here you go, Karen.
Yeah.
Listen to this line.
Not too bad you don't want a beer. It's mighty tasty on a hot day like it is.
Oh, water is good. Would you mind if I take off my shoes?
Go ahead. Whatever makes you comfortable.
Okay. Then I'm going to submit
Classic seduction, I think. Yeah. Long conversation about ice, and then.
Well, I thought she would have stormed out. He only gave her 2 of the ice cubes. She wanted 4.
That's all he could fit in, Joe.
Well,
But he did let her take her shoes off, Joe.
You know, he gets possessed by the devil in this. Couldn't the devil have helped him find room in the glass for 2 more ice cubes?
Sure, be a Faustian bargain, but I think it would have been worth it for a colder drink.
All right, so I'm going to submit this to the tongue touching tournament, Tonguement.
Yeah.
That's coming up this February.
Okay.
Here we go.
The mustache sweeping her cheek.
Not a flattering angle either. So that's Devil's Playground. There's a lot of murder. I think he murders her after that, and there's a lot of campy gore.
Shot
and,
on video horror movies are pretty entertaining.
It's a lot of
generally.
fun,
Yeah.
but the ice cube scene just can't be beat.
No. All right. Well, I accidentally skipped a collection of Australian videos from our pal Bat Prince. He always digitizes PAL VHS tapes for us, but I thought let's get one under the wire for Halloween in October, and it's called The Alien Files. And this, Joe, you've played some UFO videos, but I don't think any have covered this particular aspect of UFO encounters. So
I'm excited.
Let's watch.
They normally happen on a night just like this. They come from nowhere and frighten normally sane people almost to death. First it's spacecraft with strange lights in the night sky, then weird creatures on the ground with odd-shaped heads bathed in brilliant light. Aliens, beings from outer space.
Oh.
What happens after I'm hit with the light is that I'm taken aboard a ship. Normally I'm placed on a table. The beings kind of look at me, probe me, sometimes take sperm
Is this
samples.
actual footage of the probing?
Well, yeah, and he says they sometimes take sperm samples too,
Oh, okay.
which I don't know how they do that. If they like put you in a room with some pornography and a little
Yeah.
specimen jar,
Hustler or something, and
yeah.
and like a Dixie cup.
Star
Yeah.
Hustler. Here, look at our space hustler.
Sperm samples.
Peter hears one of his own regression sessions for the first time.
Just do this anytime you want.
Oh, is that him?
Yeah, he's listening to his own session where they did regression therapy, and he's remembering the probing details that were definitely real and definitely happened.
He's got to be embarrassed.
He sounds like he's disturbed by it. Yeah.
Now this is critical. Your husband
Had a vasectomy, yes. It was not his child, obviously, and I'm as faithful as the day is long.
The sperm that was being taken from me was for some reason, and I wasn't sure of that, but I was aware that it had something to do with breeding and reproducing. And then it became clear to me later that I was somehow producing offspring.
I have been presented with children that are
Is that his
half
offspring?
human, half.
Yeah, that's her. You just can't see her.
Because she looks like an alien.
Yeah,
Right.
he didn't have good genes.
Been presented with children that are half human, half alien, and been told that they're mine. From the stories that I'm hearing from others, it seems like there is a widespread breeding program going on.
So there's an alien breeding program to breed aliens with humans. They're taking that guy's sperm samples, impregnating the alien ladies.
Okay.
And
I'm
that's
all
how
for
George
it.
was born.
That's what
I love like what I just looked over as we're all just seriously watching that video and our different getup, like got Rocky Rococo.
Nothing funny about it. Nothing funny about it.
And Nick, going
Hey.
forward, I will cover all alien stuff. You cover the sexuality of aliens. All right, just going
Okay.
forward.
All
That's
right.
going to be your department.
Division of labor.
Yeah.
All right, we'll draw a line down the office. You stay on that side, I stay on that one, and I think we can all agree to that.
Perfect. All right. Well, it wouldn't be Halloween without a George's deathbed vision. And so this is a corner that I have where I show clips of like when George is on his deathbed and his life's flashing before his eyes. These are the images that are going to flash before his eyes. And well, here's the opening. George's deathbed visions.
These are all the past.
Yep. Look at all the ones we've done.
Things being extruded out of things. Cylinders.
There's like two.
There's enough. That was my other one of my costume ideas. was
Oh
that.
yeah.
I don't choose these; they choose me.
The mouth going into my mouth.
Remember that last one was a horse. You
And
remember
it
that?
went into George's eye.
Yo.
Makes sense to me.
Because they're flashing into his eyes as
Right.
he's. George, psychologically, do you think that this will help you when you're actually on your deathbed? Because that probably will happen someday. You will be on your deathbed someday. Do you think that this corner is going to help you in some way?
All I know is most of my life is now geared toward this show. So yes, and
okay,
I expect you to be there strangling me on my deathbed.
and making a bit out of it. We can make a
Yeah.
bit out of it.
Yep.
All right. So your deathbed visions from this week. Can you put me up on a solo here? It comes from this Visible Horse, Invisible Rider series. It's so this lady takes a scientific approach to horse riding, and she like paints on horses, and paints on. Or she puts the rider in this like skeleton getup. That's like what Cobra Kai wore in Karate Kid at the Halloween party.
Yeah,
The-
Johnny had that. Yeah.
yeah, the whole crew had it. And so that's what she does here. And let's take a look at George's deathbed vision here. What are we? All right, here we go.
Anatomy in Motion, The Visible Horse, is designed to explain how the horse's anatomy works in motion, particularly his skeleton and the circle of muscles, and also to show how this relates to a horse's gaits, balance, and movement.
Here you see the visible horse with the skeleton painted on her body.
Here you see the visible horse painted with the circle of muscles.
The bones protect the internal organs, the brain and the spinal cord, and they also provide attachment points for major muscles.
Forms the big bone of the horse's croup. This is 5 vertebrae which are fused together. Tail has 18 to 23 vertebrae. It's very flexible. A rider's knees, their lower back, and their shoulders are particularly prone to pain.
You can see the alignment is good from the
And just to be clear, these parts won't be in George's deathbed vision.
Oh.
His
Okay.
actual deathbed vision is coming up here.
Okay, got it.
All right.
saddle upwards. Stretch your hands straight out as if you were pulling stretchy strings from your shoulder points. Peggy is walking with her head forward and one shoulder twisted forward and down.
George's deathbed visions.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Put me in.
You think that you are like now ready to die now that
Before it's 9:45. If we can do this by 10, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's try it.
All right.
All right, I got a video that Scott from Strange Tapes pointed out, and it's called "Hot Shots: Firefighters in Action," but it had on it the tape that was labeled Bev. So somebody named Bev owned this tape, and it tells a lot of like harrowing tales of like being in burning buildings and saving people and how tough it is. But there's a little eye candy in there too for the ladies.
All
So
right.
these transitions are not mine. This is how it is in the video.
Bev's at home on a lonely
It can start
night.
with a simple spark. It can take down houses, office buildings, and entire forests. It's one of the most inspiring and powerful forces on Earth. It can also be one of the most deadly. Firefighters
Capitalist.
are a close-knit group. So come meet some friends of mine. Guys who take their jobs seriously, but also know how to have a good time.
That's us.
Yeah.
Upon our arrival, we saw people hanging out the window screaming for our help. We immediately put ladders up.
I would
and
say
rescued
Steve's the
people we
Mike
could
of
find.
VCR parties.
The whole
Yeah.
apartment went up like a torch right behind us. Then the roof collapsed and just pancaked. And you just never forget days like that.
Sounds like it's pretty traumatic. the actual transition.
Why don't they wear that to the fires?
Favorite guy.
Oh, Nick, you're the Nick of VCR Party.
Oh, thank you.
Back in July, I responded to a late-night apartment fire. When I arrived at the scene, my chief informed me that an initial attempt to find and rescue a little boy was unsuccessful.
Is that what guys do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They work hard, they play hard.
They're kind of going in reverse here. There's the guy who's doing the.
I've never touched anybody this much in a swimming pool before.
I don't know if they were able to find that boy or not, but they're playing chicken in the pool. It looks like.
I wonder if at this point Bev hit pause and like lowered the drapes.
Well, there you have it. The lighter side of firefighters. Thanks from the Burn Foundation. And remember, be safe out there.
The missing kid, the lighter side of firefighters.
Dave Burks, the lighter side of firefighters. There it is. It's firefighters in action. Hot shots. Thank you, Scott from Strange Tapes, for that guy.
That just smells of scimitar. It just screams scimitar because you really don't know what it is and who it's for. It's just like scimitar should have been all over that.
It's like traumatic tales of fires, and then hunky
Schlitz gay commercial.
Yeah, it's like frolicking in a pool together. Yeah.
You think that was like sold at Sam Goody or something, or like
I think it was a charity thing. It was like if you donated to a firefighter association,
like they do the calendars and that.
Yeah, it was like in that vein. Yeah.
Okay.
You have one more?
No, that's it for my revs.
Okay. Should we get into the Halloween costume contest?
George, do you have a wardrobe change, or
yes.
do you? Okay.
Right
all right. So do we have to wait for him to get back? Can we go on without you, George? No. Okay, he left.
I'm going to start off. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So. This is costumes.
Oh wait.
This might be a quick one.
George is
back.
Yeah.
This is fast.
Oh, is he the cigarette from that smoking video? George, are you the cigarette, the cowboy cigarette from that
oh yeah.
PSA?
Do you mean Johnny Smoke?
Johnny Smoke.
Out of the land of the tobacco plant come a tall, hard-riding, long, lean bloke, feared by his friends and enemies alike, called by the name of Johnny Smoke. Johnny Smoke. Johnny Smoke.
Oh, you won with that one. Look at that. That's so
That's
accurate.
pretty good.
Johnny
That's
Smoke
dead
is
on.
right up there. Yep.
It's getting me
definitely
hungry for
George inside there too.
Yeah. It's getting me hungry for cigarettes too.
Well, so George has outdone us with costumes, but I think the Melindas have outdone everybody. So I'm gonna go through and show you some of the costumes, and it's always funny to me to find out what videos really stuck with people, because we have our favorites, but then some just really hit a spot for people. So here we go, 2023 VCR Party Halloween Costume Contest. We'll start off with Rainey.
Yes, nice.
Now Rainey
Perfect.
is going as this woman from the video dating Who Wants to Start Her Own Religion.
Yes, that's really good. She got the hair and everything.
And video dating for women proved to be a popular costume. Here's Wayne as the cake lady.
The lady who never explains why she's holding a plate of cake.
But the cake is perfect. Look at it. I mean, it's a huge, enormous cake.
That's an enormous piece of cake, yeah.
She got the triangle haircut perfectly. And
same style of blouse.
Oh, yeah. With the shoulders.
Yeah.
Great job. And
Real
this
good.
one, Liz from Toronto did all three reacting to Males in Motion. So you got the glove lady, Ellen, and Janet, the cake lady.
Oh, yeah. And then the middle one is I'm looking for someone sensuous.
Yeah, there's Janet there.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
So,
Yes.
all three. That was a great three different costume changes.
That's really good.
Yeah. All right, now this is a deep cut. I didn't remember where this is from, but this is from Bat Prince, who gave us the alien sex video. He's on a
Yes.
Lime motorized scooter. He's the Dream Stealer from Dream Stealers 2.
Yep.
That's the video we couldn't figure out what it was for. It
I
was a
think I-
multi-level marketing or what it was.
It
but-
was no, it turned out to be a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
And I think I played it 1 year ago now. I think I played it for last
Oh
year's
yeah,
Halloween
it was last year's
episode.
Halloween. It was spooky.
Yeah.
Do you want to play a clip from it, Joe?
I don't have
Okay.
it up.
All right. Well, that's the guy. You can see he kind of has Freddy Krueger makeup in it. It's a perfect costume.
It's
here.
really good.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Now this one is
Yes.
a deep cut. This is Elizabeth T. This is Dennis Lakin, who is a self-published author who's been bitten by ticks over 40,000 times, and he wrote a book called Lyme Disease: The Untold Story. Look at how accurate.
That's really good.
On a deck.
Wow.
Yes.
It's got the Lyme
Yes.
disease self-published.
That's perfect with
And
the
now
trees
Dennis
behind.
wasn't wearing a shirt, but I think for decency she wore a beige shirt.
He might be wearing a beige shirt under there.
That's true. It's hard to
Yeah.
tell.
Yeah.
Okay, now here's one I didn't expect. Close Proximity Pyrotechnics, starring Amanda McLean, was a very popular costume.
It
This
was
is Sarah
popular?
Lynn. Yeah, this is Sarah Lynn.
Oh.
This is our friend from college, Sarah
Yeah.
Lynn, and clearly she made this top. And
She even has a hand gesture down perfectly
yes,
too.
and the
Yeah.
microphone and the
Yep.
slide. Made the slide. And look, there's Amanda McLean wearing the risk analysis for the use of closed proximity and then TGI Fargo 2002.
Oh
I mean,
man, that's really good.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
the
that's a real
top is-
deep cut too. That's just
yeah.
yeah.
Well, I thought that was a deep cut, but then look at this. This is Bessie. Bessie was highlighting. She made the top two. It says FFF on it, and then it says no polyester
Wow.
undergarments, 100% cotton only. And then there's a guy coming in. That was from the part where a guy comes in while she's in the middle of the lecture.
Yes, that's right. He did.
And
Wow.
he's wearing a hat too, like not in this one, but another one. He's wearing a hat. So it was yeah, again, amazing costumes and hard to.
Incredible.
All right.
Yes.
Now this is
yes.
Spencer. Spencer is going as Ohio's Abominable Snowman, the guy who hosts the Abominable Snowman video from Ohio, and a fly lands on his head.
Yep.
There's
There's the
guy's
fly.
reveal. The fly right here, and
I love
yeah.
it. I love it. Yes, you need the fly on the head. That's the main
Don
accessory in
Keating.
that one.
Yeah, that's the guy's
Yeah.
name. Okay, so Spencer, well done. This is Danielle. Danielle,
Oh,
of course, is going as
yes.
Miles from Sin of the City.
Excellent with the tidy whities and the
Look,
yes.
there's Miles. The white phone with the cord.
Bravo.
Even has a little
Yes.
pocket thing on it.
Oh, even like the bald head wig too, the receding hairline.
Yeah.
All that. Yeah.
Amazing. Well done,
Fantastic.
Danielle.
Oh man, I got tears on these.
Okay, now this is Jesse. Do you know what this one is, Joe?
Instantly. Yes, it's
This-
maintenance by any means. Si
This is from-
senor.
Yeah, maintenance by any means. The guy says "Si senor," and he doesn't know any difference, so he washes his clothes in the dishwasher.
Right.
There's the guy with the white headband,
Yep.
black shirt, long hair.
Yeah.
So,
a fantastic scene too. Yeah.
Deep
That
cut from one
must
of the
have really
worst
been-
movies ever made.
You must have been really taken by that movie, that scene in particular. I've
Oh, we
never seen
were.
a maintenance costume before.
No.
That needs to change.
Yeah. So great job, Jesse. This is Elizabeth.
Yes.
She's going as Diane Thomas in all denim doing Dutch oven cooking. So there's
Yeah.
Diane Thomas.
Perfect.
Yep.
All denim. You got the
Yep.
hair, the
Hair's
proud
perfect.
posture. Nailed
Yeah.
it. Nailed
Okay.
it.
Now this is Eric and Caitlin, and they're going as the couple from the Washington Savings Bank commercial. Remember the old couple? Yes. This old couple did the most dry delivery of like, we go to Washington Savings Bank.
Do you have a clip of it? I don't remember it.
I could pull it up later. I don't have one handy.
Oh, I
but-
want to see this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
They were
remember
really
it.
taken by this old couple, and this could be future Caitlin and Eric. I think.
I think it's not too far off.
Yeah. All right. Now this was another video
Yes.
that set the world on fire. This is Mina from Sweden, holding scissors and an eye mask, wearing a green shirt. And this, of course, is from the video that won the tongue-touching tongue event, the assessment of lingual, tactile sensation and perception. That comes from AV Geeks, and George played it. So very accurate. But the
So
first
good.
entry we got way back in September, because she didn't want to miss the opportunity. Jamie G.
Yeah.
Did it, and she said it's really hard to curl your hair this way. And she
Yes.
said it's way
So
easier,
good.
harder than it looks. And she put some film grain on it. So both amazing
Oh man,
renditions.
that's fantastic.
of-
So, do we have to pick a winner?
No, we're gonna put a poll out to the Melindas at in 4 minutes. It'll go up on our Patreon. So,
Okay.
Steve, if you put up the Patreon, you can vote there. And all right, but let me keep going. This is
Oh, just
Perry
more.
O.
Okay.
Yeah, Perry O is going as a Mickey from One Kid's Opinion. So, anybody remember what he gave one Mickey to?
Star Tours?
No, Star Tours. That was 5.
No.
That's all I could give.
Hold on a second. The Wild West one?
Captain EO.
Captain EO. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, this is from Ross, who's from St. Louis. This is
How did
from
he get
a video.
that backdrop?
I think he said that I don't know the glass bricks and everything.
Yeah.
He said that to quote Joe Firestone, that banana is fucked up because there's How to Meet Women in St. Louis, and they couldn't get a less bruised banana for the photo op. So it's Ross, who is from St. Louis, and he must
That's a
have
fucked
had
up banana.
Yeah, had some glass bricks handy.
Surprisingly sexy too.
This is one of my favorites. Now, this is a recent Diane Thomas Let's Party when the whale of a friend with a watermelon made into a whale with sparklers on it. There's dry ice, and you can see the dry ice. There's a cantaloupe made into a whale as well, and then oranges painted. And it says, VCR Party, you are a whale of a show.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
There's Diane Thomas with the watermelon, the oranges, and the dry ice, and the cantaloupe.
It's the decorations for crazy people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, now we're getting into Saturday morning cartoons. This is Toxie from Toxic Crusader. This is from Meredith. That's a really good Toxic
That's
Avenger.
really good.
Yeah. This is Caitlin. She's going as Little Rosie, the Roseanne cartoon. And this is from the thumbnail for the Saturday episode we did, Annihilate. It was a spelling bee episode. So
that's a separate category. Is the thumbnail Saturday thumbnail?
Yeah. And then one more Saturday. This is Kaz's dog. Kaz's dog is going as Poochie.
Perfect. Yeah. Nice. Sunglasses on top?
No sunglasses.
Ooh,
but
gonna knock some points off. But otherwise, I like the pink ears.
Yeah, but from firsthand experience, it's hard to get dogs to wear glasses.
That's true.
All right, now we're going to get into costumes that have to do with us. These are deep cuts that just have to do with the VCR Party cast members. Oh wait, yeah, this is cinematic from the UK. This doesn't really have to do with us, but he said he considers this to be a character of his own called Magnet, which is a sidekick to Chop and Steal. So we need a why not have Magnet?
He's adding to the canon, to the mythology of Chop and Steal. Okay,
yep.
All right.
All right. Now this is Tori. This is Tori as George's deathbed visions. When she said it, I was like, you just took the George's deathbed visions still with the frayed blanket, but no, this is Tori's
perfect.
Version.
Perfect.
Stubble, it's perfect. Yeah. Okay. This, do you know what this could be?
Oh, was that when my cat sliced my eyelid?
Yes, Joe, you had your eyelid sliced by your cat. You revealed it at the end, but just in your tiny little windows. That's why it's so low res. But yeah, this is Ode to Paris going as your slashed eyelid.
That's it. That's a great costume.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh man,
this is like deeper cut than the Residents here.
That's my favorite so far. My sliced eyelid.
Okay, now this is Matt. Matt went as my Plunkett holding up my UHF t-shirt. And he said, don't worry, we made the shirt. We didn't cut up an actual vintage UHF shirt. So here's me holding up my UHF shirt I got for my birthday. And then there's Matt, his partner, as
so good
UHF shirt.
It's so good. That looks like you too. Yeah.
Yep, it's pretty close.
Yeah.
All right.
Really good.
Last, I believe, but not least, we have Tad as Joe showing Max 5-footer from. There's Joe.
Oh, so that's me.
Yeah,
showing
you're wearing the yellow shirt, laughing,
yeah.
saying it's nature. You're showing. This is from Dr. Schultz's elimination video, and there's you.
It's Max 5-footer
pointing out Max 5-footer and saying it's nature.
that really looks. He got the curve right and everything on the 5-footer. The little loop
Oh
at
yeah,
the
he
end.
did.
He's got the
Wow.
little loop at the end.
Yeah.
The attention to detail.
It's so amazing.
For all of these. So that's it. That is all of the and if you go right now on our Patreon, it's patreon.com/found footage festival. You don't have to be a patron, although we'd appreciate it. You can vote in this poll, and it's who should win the VCR party poll contest. All the reference photos aren't there, so you have to go back and see what they're actually referencing.
Everybody already knows.
You already know.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you go to the site, the Patreon will take you here. It's got all of them in one place for you.
Who do you think should win? Who's your favorite? Just keep scrolling down. I want to see.
My vote is Chris for Diane Thomas's creations from Let's Party. Because I mean,
Pretty
he
good.
had to make all these, and then also, but I don't know. They're all.
Oh, the Miles from Sin of the City's great.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, the Amanda McLean's are amazing from Close Proximity Pyrotechnics.
Oh, the maintenance one. He should be rewarded for that.
Liz did 3 different costumes.
The
We got
Lyme disease
Wayne.
one, Wayne with the.
These are just in alphabetical order by their first name, but just amazing work, so talented. Everybody knocked it out of the park.
I would go with the eye slicing for my number 1. The number 2, I think, would be maintenance, and number 3 would be Max 5-footer. Those are my.
It's so tough to choose. I'm gonna go with the George's deathbed vision because I really had to look twice to make sure that it wasn't the.
Me too. I really thought that was. Yeah.
I still
Sorry.
think it's me.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite? I mean, they're all. It's hard to pick. They're all amazing.
I was so shocked at either just when Jamie first sent the one with the
yes,
just like right out of the gate.
Yeah,
the lingual tactile.
I also thought that was a still from. I thought somebody's
hair
writing in to
flip.
talk about
Yeah.
the tongue-touching tongue man.
Yeah. Oh, we can't forget about Sarah Lynn's too. With the God,
they're all so good.
I felt both of the pyrotechnics ones were amazing too.
Yes, to recreate the shirt.
And
with
if they just each have a different spin on it, but it's so funny. It's, oh man,
Yes.
Oh, man, I can't wait to see what people.
I know. Who knows? It's anybody's game. You can only vote for one, and voting will end next week Tuesday.
I'm
before
gonna
we go
change
live.
my mind. Sin of the City. I forgot about that one.
Yeah. Look how dark. And yeah, I mean,
the resolution's perfect.
I just every time I pick a new favorite, we got my shirt, we got that.
Oh yeah,
I don't know. It's amazing. Everybody, I don't think it can be topped each year, but everybody tops themselves. So let's get into some quick cyber videos while you vote.
And
what are we?
Yeah, you have to. Man, genuine tears on that one. That was just.
They're so funny. I'm
damn it.
continually amazed. Let me get into. This is a Halloween local news show from 1983. Joe A. emailed this, but it's on YouTube. This is a San Francisco-based news magazine show called TGI4, and there was a Great America, I guess, in Santa Clara. We had a Great America, which is like a Six Flags in Illinois near us, but this is highlighting a local costume shop in the area.
At Bob Mandel's costume shop, the fantasy begins, where people are already lined up for the big night ahead.
What are you going as this year?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm looking at something Middle Eastern or maybe Egyptian, something like that.
A bunny, a nurse.
A bear.
Oh, I don't know yet.
That guy needs to be in radio. That
And by the
voice.
way, I could have gone as him for Halloween. I think that it could have been a very easy.
Why do you look like so many people?
Because I have a beard, I guess. I don't know.
And red hair, like fiery red hair and fiery red beard.
Right.
Sure, I'm looking at something Middle Eastern or maybe Egyptian, something like that.
A bunny, a nurse.
A bear.
Oh, I don't know yet. Maybe a witch.
Remember, we could just go as somebody else's ethnicity for Halloween. That was a costume you could do.
Yeah.
Dracula.
I'm going to go as a mummy.
Jack Ryder out of the Hobbit. I don't think you want to know. I'm too old for that.
Very voluptuous.
Oh, thank you. That's the only way I can get it.
Well, they're looking for sexy, erotic, horrible, monster, anything sex and death is in.
What's the weirdest request you've ever had?
I don't think I better tell you on television. I don't think so.
How about the second weirdest request?
The second weirdest request, I guess, would be somebody that. Oh, I really
Can't tell me that one either, can
can't say
you?
that one either.
What Bob can
I'm going
tell
as
you
him
is
for
that he
Halloween
has
next
one of the best selections of costumes around. Everything from the weird to the wild to the ultimate and wacky. Only sometimes the costume isn't as wacky as the person wearing it.
Wow, charming, isn't he? Well, if you haven't gotten your costume yet, it's not dark out there at this hour. You have about, maybe another hour or so before it starts getting dark, so you can still use your imagination, and you might even be able to figure something out like Felix here. I don't know what I'm going to be tonight, Mike. Have you got your costume figured out?
I think I'll be the wrong stuff tonight. You can be the right stuff, I'll be the wrong stuff.
That doesn't take a costume, does it?
No, not at all. Just leave your friend back there at Great America, though. You don't have to bring him back to the studio. We'll check in a bit. Right now, let's check in with Evan White.
I don't think news patter has gotten any better. It's stayed the same.
It's always been bad. Yeah.
I think the movie The Right Stuff had come out, so he said he was going to go as the wrong stuff, but there was no context for that, so it just was poorly executed patter.
Yeah, big fan of poorly executed patter.
Same.
Is that a corner? Then we got to have
the
that
show
corner.
is.
That
That's what the one show is. You're right.
Pep. We should call the show Pep.
Yeah.
Poorly executed. Oh, wait, patter. Yeah. All right. Who's up next? Steve, you got something cool? Oh wait, George is coming in. Hold on. What's he? Yes.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, you might be the winner.
I think I know you guys know who this is because you requested it last year.
Did we?
Yeah.
God indivisible with liberty and justice for all, including Jehovah's Witnesses. Thank you.
Yeah, it's back.
Mom, I love you.
That's the Halloween costume right there. That's the Halloween
What?
costume.
No one has gone as O'Dady yet. That is shocking, actually.
Crazy.
All right.
100%. It's plus George, you kind of look like him.
Oh, I'm also crazy.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, you created the T-shirt. You got the arm thing on. Yeah, wow.
Did you order the shirt or did you?
I
have
had
it
it
made
made because the actual Hellraiser shirt was $700, but this was like $20.
So were you off camera and you were applying that makeup around your eyeballs?
Yeah.
During the show.
That was well executed. While you had Mr. Smokey or whatever his name was.
Mr. Smokey.
Yeah.
I'm insulted. Johnny Smoke.
Wait, George. Now that you're here, why don't you take us?
Wait. Can you bring up what's his name again though? What's that guy's name?
O'Dady.
Bring up O'Dady.
Indivisible.
Missed his nose too. Did he miss his nose like George?
Yeah,
did?
I think.
Yeah.
I think his nose is not.
Yeah,
fully
it's not color.
That was my plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to see if there was maybe a flaw. With
It's accurate.
Costume.
All
right.
What do you have, George, for a cyber video?
Oh, so every horror franchise starts with a villain that's some of them catch on, some of them don't. Here are some of the also rans from commercials. This is Mr. Fright, Count Scary, and Dr. Rigor Mortis.
Been in a haunted house? Follow our adventures as we go from room to haunted room, each day getting closer and closer to lots of interesting things like ghosts, the inside-out people, and other ghouls and goblins. Call me now. I'm Mr. Fright. You're not afraid of me, are you? I'm Count Scary, and it's almost
wait.
Halloween. My favorite.
Is that a 1-900 number?
A 976, yeah.
Well, okay, so you call. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Back it up. I want to hear this.
This is great.
I'm Count Scary, and it's almost Halloween. My favorite holiday. Is there any other one? Ha ha ha! And McDonald's has a great and safe Halloween tree for those scary creatures who come to your door. McDonald's gift certificates, and they come in books of 10 and for just $1. Ooh, what a scary value. And each one's good for a regular soft drink at participating McDonald's. Oh, my fine crew of boys and girls will love Halloween gift certificates from McDonald's. Will somebody give me a hand? Whoa!
So it's somewhere between an Italian stereotype and Borat. Is that?
Yeah. The Transylvanian accent wore off fairly quickly on that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then here, great casting right here.
Dr. Rigor Mortis from Subliner's Black Tie Tuxedo and Costume Shop welcomes you to visit if you dare their
I think the
costume
sync is
shop.
off a little bit.
Masks, makeup, color hairspray, props, and much more. Hundreds of costumes to choose from. Subliner's Black Tie Tuxedo and Costume Shop is located at 1019 South Mission Street, Mount
One-stop
Pleasant.
shopping.
If you're afraid to go home alone after you visit with us, we'll send one of our ghouls along to escort you.
So that giant mask has been in like 4 or 5 different like news shows about like some of the masks go up to $150, and it's that mask.
Oh,
They all
is
have
it?
the same
Big
one that
ticket
never
item.
sold. I don't know. It's like a Don Post or I don't know.
Yeah.
It sucks, I think. Anyhow.
I remember those things you never knew existed that would have those like big masks that covered your whole, like
Yeah.
those are expensive masks.
Steve, you got something cool?
I don't know about cool, but I got something. It's a jock sham.
It's a jock sham, jock sham, jock sham, jock sham. Boring you with a signature drawl. It's a jock sham, jock sham, jock sham, jock sham. This rap is done, now it's over to you.
Okay, what do you got?
Well, I'm stalling for a second because when I
Everybody
got
be
kicked
quiet.
out,
Everybody be quiet.
Oh, your clip didn't.
my clip is, but I got it
reload
now.
in?
Here we
Okay.
go. Oh, it's gonna.
Let's not help him out with any vamping. Let him vamp on his own.
Don't miss it.
So this is sent by Scott Miller. It's for Manny's Elmhurst. It's a suit store in Chicago, and it's got 3 of the most cardboard reads that you're going to see on a jock sham.
Right.
New York Knicks Charles Oakley and Dave Corzine of the Chicago Bulls for Manny's of Elmhurst.
I want to be the best in every game, and Manners play the same way.
He stocks more than 15,000 suits in sizes 36 to 80.
And Manners tailors are pros in all the fast moves.
With clothes from Manny's, I'm on top of my game.
That's because Manny's is unbeatable. Come to Manny's in Elmhurst on St. Charles Road.
Kid wearing a suit.
See, they were winning 99-0.
Yeah.
Wow.
Scoreboard.
Compared to the others.
Well, because they can make shots like that, they just throw it behind it, just like swishes every time.
They're playing against the Washington Generals of suit companies, so they win every time.
All right, I got some spooktacular IMG.
Electronic video transmission uploaded with no intention. Harvested semi-ethically. Welcome to IMG.
Okay, I got 3 quick ones, all involving masks. I just did a search in the database for masks, and I think only one of them we've seen before. But this first one is IMG 2894, 4 views. Ross from St. Louis, who was posing in front of the fruit or behind the fruit, sent this. He said, "Woman in Hellraiser mask singing Barbie Girl by Aqua."
Beating back.
You think she did a good job? Or
Yep, I think it was well. The mic was done perfectly, and
I think the cinematography was spot on. I thought the audio design nailed it.
Yep. She had such sights to show us there.
All right, next up, another mask one, 2865, 16 views. Kyle sent this one in. He said Swedish, maybe masked interview. So maybe a Swedish person giving a mask.
Mina, maybe.
Yeah.
It might be.
Tell us.
Yeah, we know one person from Sweden.
Yep.
It's got to be. All right. Tell me. Well, I just wrote it. But tell me if it sounds like when they speak, it sounds like English reversed. That's what I thought it was at first.
En niet zomaar per se schilderijtjes, maar het was daar ook echt een enorme teringzooi. Vergeleken met alle andere galeries, want daar was altijd heel netjes. En die mensen liepen al mijn pakken. Maar bij de jonge mensen was het gewoon... Ik doe maar iets, leek het. Maar dat vond ik zelf heel leuk, want dat haalt...
Doesn't it sound like yip,
Yeah,
yip, yip, yip,
she was in the red room from Twin Peaks. Yeah.
Right. All right, last one here is IMG 4902, 925 views, pretty good. Brad from Iowa sent this one. He called it "Burping Man in a Pig Mask."
Perfect.
That's what IMGs are all about, right, Cam? That is exactly what IMGs are.
Perfect Halloween IMG.
Rocks are done. Gotta sleep.
We've seen
Bye.
others by him.
That
think
was
yeah.
that
I
was
feel like we saw him before too.
We might have seen that one actually.
yeah, that was the repeat, I think.
I
Yeah.
saw it, but I think
It
it's
was
I
good.
think it's okay to repeat that one.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right, what are we going to do for EP mode for Patreon? Not only can you vote on our poll over there, but you can watch our bonus weekly episode. The depositions were a pretty big hit last week, right?
I was thinking it might be fun to watch those. You
Watch
know,
some
like
more of us squirming while being sued.
maybe I'll cut 10 minutes of your stuff. You cut 10 minutes of my stuff.
Sure.
George, Steve, would you guys want to join us since you guys are like aficionados now? You guys have really studied us. Are you around this week? Are you able to do it? Do you want to join
I
us?
am
Thursday?
around.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So maybe the whole crew will be here for Thursday. We'll be watching some our depositions.
And Steve, you had an idea last week to make a template because you had dubbed in what the lawyer was asking me during one particular part. How can viewers manipulate that to make me look even worse than I already did?
So I took out basically all of the lawyer questions, so it's exactly like it was last week. I'll show you a quick clip of. Show you a quick clip if I can find one of what we did last week, and then I just took out the.
Let him vamp.
I have to get this going.
Yes.
Is that
Hold
you
my
and
arms.
Alf naked playing board games?
Yes.
Now on page 7 and 8, are those all drawings of Melmacian sexual organs?
Yes.
Would you say you were familiar with Melmacian sexual organs?
Pretty familiar.
So I took the full 2-minute video of Nick's and just took out all the lawyer questions. So you
Alien
can,
sexual encounters. That's
yeah,
I mean,
you
it's
can
even
just
more. Yeah.
input your own whatever you want it to be.
So,
lawyer
yeah.
questions.
Yeah, for the Melindas who know how to edit, email info@foundfootagefest.com and we'll send you the video file and you can sub in your own lawyer questions yourself. And I'm seeing this as a fun upcoming corner. I'm looking forward to that. So, yeah, info@foundfootagefest.com and we'll send you Nick's deposition tapes without the lawyer's voice.
Do your worst, everybody.
All right, we got VHS of the month. That is taken off right now. We have so many doubles here. Each month we send out a VHS tape from our collection. And it's not like we don't send out the bullshit. We don't send out like a copy of Titanic or something. We're going to give you the weird stuff like In Your Wildest Dreams. There's a good chance somebody's going to get In Your Wildest Dreams this week. So we send it out the 15th of each month. And let's see, we do something. We're doing something for the holidays. So if you want to order VHS of the month for a friend or somebody, you can buy a 6-month package or you can buy a 12-month package.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's new. Okay.
Yep. So you can set it that way. And
we also have for Halloween, if you want to rent Dark Lord Blood, or even for Halloween time, you can do that. We got Lenora will do one. We got Rent a Demon. That's Dark Lord Blood. Mark Borchardt. The more the scarier. So yeah, it's spooky season. You can rent anybody to do a personalized message, or the holidays are coming up, Thanksgiving, Christmas, etc. You can do it that way as well. So go see us on our store.
What are we showing on Saturday?
We're gonna watch Bigfoot. In 1985, Bigfoot the monster truck was huge. So he and his monster truck friends, the Muscle Machines, made a cartoon, and we're watching it with Caitlin. So join us for that cartoon. A lot of talk about monster truck mania.
All right.
And then there's a new midnight rental on Friday. It's part 2 of the episode about Tales from the Crypt. I got a sneak peek at some of the footage, and man, there's some incredible stuff from Tales from the Crypt I never saw back in the day. But it's a comprehensive survey of highlights from that amazing HBO series. So that'll be Friday. So
cool.
It's a full week here at VCR Party, and we're going to go out on this
Hey,
video.
what a hell of an episode, huh? Good job, everybody.
Big
Especially
one.
George.
No,
George.
Nick has my favorite costume.
Well, I look at Steve's green. I mean, and
it was
Joe
the brush.
Spit the grape juice.
The brush was incredible.
I think we should get a prize for lowest effort, and I think that would be me.
The
because I
busty
didn't
lady needs to touch up my lips. Sorry.
Oh,
Okay. All right. Okay. We're gonna go out on a video called Spooky Tales and Tunes. This was a copy I guess we found from Wix, And there's a song about sort of a cryptid that they made up called a schnork. So we're going to go out on that. But until next week, we will be right back after these words.
We did our best, but you know what? If we had been prepared, we could have done better.
Please check out the music from the Oddity Archives. Everyone's a puppet when they're dead.
Answer me, you maggots!
All right, now here's the schnork. Good night, everybody. See you next week.
You could just play.
When all is said and all is done, the schnork is such a useful one. 'Cause he's so wild and he's so free. The wild heart beats inside of me. He's a little scary, but he's lots of fun. I think I want a schnork, maybe, for my very own. But he keeps on running, he keeps on running away. It's a real life schnork. It's a real life schnork. It's a what? It's a hawk. It's a real life schnork. It's a real life schnork.
Gotcha!
When we return, Dr. Sellner will complete the bunion surgery.
Yes, those are his pajamas he's wearing.
All right, I gotta go.
That's all. That's it.
Let me see that one.
Rocks are done. Gotta sleep. Bye.
That's it. That it done.
We did our best. If we'd been prepared, we could have done better.
What do you think about Bibra?
About what?
Mine doesn't feel yuck anymore.
Ooh.
That's all I'm doing.
Cheerio.
Have a good day.
Tinkerbell!
We'll be right back right after that.
Good luck from all of us at Hagen.
And Kurt Polstead, the real great guy.
Night, night.
Goodbye.
Jim's coins in Hilldale.